Crypto bros, in this video I'm gonna show you a way how to make money on OKX, a way that is more complex and that you're not gonna see on other videos, on other tutorials. This is more complex and you have to have a very specific market situation and specific project situation to do it, okay, to make the trade. I'm gonna explain to you in a bit. This is more advanced, it's not for beginners. This is more advanced, this is more risky, but the situation happens from a project to project if there are specific market conditions. Now, if you don't have any OKX account yet, make sure to use my link down below in the description of this video. And until 30th April, you have a special deal. There is a flash deal. If you do a first time trade of 500 USD, you get 350 USDT for free, okay? This is for only limited to 10 users and it's gonna be picked by OKX randomly. There's also a first time deposit 1000 and you get 20 USDT for free. Do it if you want. Before we start, remember I'm not a financial advisor. This video is only for educational and entertaining purposes. Always do your own research, Dior. Look, now I'm gonna show you what is this about, okay? Look, so it's more complex. You need to be more experienced to do it this way, okay? But the thing is, every time there is a project that has a specific amount of hype and it's gonna be listed on OKX, there is a possibility to take advantage of it and to trade it, okay? So look, for example, let's take a look at this project, which was Wi-Fi map. The thing is, on 31st March, they had a listing on OKX. You can see there was a load of hype, 150,000 views on the Twitter, on the tweet. They also had listings on other exchanges, so that creates even more hype. You can see that their Twitter is pretty legit. Everything is looking legit, and there has been a big interest about this project, which means that there is going to be loads of buying pressure at the listing, okay? And you can see that was at the listing exactly. Let me see the date so that you're not mistaken. The date was 7th of April. There was the listing and the token went like 700%, okay? So the first thing is that, okay, if you got the information where before the hype, before everyone is saying that it's going to be listed on OKX, and if you got the tokens from some whitelist, or simply if you get the tokens before the hype, you get yourself into a better situation because you get onboarded before everybody else, okay? You get the tokens before everybody else, before the listing, and this is the best situation. Some launchpads give you allocation, so imagine if the Wi-Fi map is on some launchpad, you can get the allocation before, and then you can basically trade it once there is listing and you make 700%, okay? But the other thing is, if you don't have any allocation, you can also get to another way, and this is the way that I wanted to show you. If there is a specific amount of hype and if there is a good market like it is right now, you need to know that very often on these launches there are situations like there was, for example, look, that was the first day, and that was like 3 hours after the launch, 4 hours after the launch. And the thing is, people still want to trade it. People still think about this, and there is a big volume. You can take advantage of this volume because now, look, now there isn't much volume, there isn't much going on there. Like the price has basically stabilized at around 6 cents. On these launches, there are still people interested in the project couple hours after, okay? So if there is, you can see the volume is going down a little bit. The selling pressure is over because the people who only wanted to take profits from the IDO, they could already do it, and then boom, you could take a trade and do like 30% on spot. Okay, only you notice that the selling pressure is over, but the thing is that the interest isn't over. But you need to have a specific situation in the market to do it, especially on OKX, because yeah, on spot it is 30%, but there are also altcoins that have futures open. So imagine you take the trade with 10x leverage, and that already gets you 300%. Okay, but even on spot, you can do. Imagine if there is loads of hype. You can do easily 2x, okay, easily 2x on these launches. I called it initial dump, okay. So the dump caused by people who only wanted to take a trade at the IDO, that only wanted to take profits here, okay, on this initial pump. But once again, you need to feel the market. You need to know what you are doing. This is risky, and this is very individual for each project, right? You need to understand what is the situation of the project, because sometimes even on exchanges like OKX, the projects, if they're not gonna continue marketing, you don't wanna actually hold it that long, okay? You just wanna take profit and like people do on the IDO, and it may be harder to trade. So it's very specific and very different from project to project, right? The Wi-Fi was just to show you an example, but there were projects that you could take advantage of the initial dump and do 2x. If you see the previous launches on OKX, you're gonna understand it. Thank you so much for watching. This is it for this video. Once again, if you are willing to get the bonuses, to get the flash deals, link in the description, take advantage of it before 30th of April. I'll catch you in the next one.